Can the government legally take your property? Yes. In Arizona, the government has the power to take your property through eminent domain, even if you aren't interested in selling. However, under the Fifth Amendment, land taken through eminent domain must be for public use, such as projects like widening roads or building new freeways. Of course, there are certain requirements that must be met before the government can execute eminent domain. Eminent domain refers to an exercise of power by a government entity to take private property for public use. From highway commissions and utility companies to airport authorities and community development organizations, these entities have the right to propose to use their eminent domain authority to take private land. The taking of property generally involves more than just the government obtaining the property. It may also include extensive development plans or zoning changes that could potentially reduce the property's value. If a government entity plans to take your property for public use, there is little that can be done to stop it, as long as the government has a legitimate reason for its action. Often, the eminent domain process is put into effect for projects relating to public utilities, roads, or government buildings. Seeking additional compensation for private property during eminent domain can be tricky. It's important to have a reputable Arizona eminent domain attorney on your side to protect your interests and guide you through the process. Your attorney will assist you in acquiring an accurate assessment that could result in additional compensation. Fighting eminent domain in court can be a tough battle for private property owners. While not common, there are scenarios in which a property owner could win a case against a government entity. This usually occurs when a property owner can prove that the taking of the property is not for the betterment of the public. Most jurisdictions will carefully review the case to ensure that the reasoning behind the government's action is valid. In rare cases, it will be found that a government entity's reasoning is flawed. For example, if a government entity attempts to take property for commercial gains. More commonly, eminent domain cases are taken to court if the value offered for the land is too low, and the property owner will seek to get paid a higher price. If you are facing an eminent domain situation, consult with a knowledgeable Arizona eminent domain attorney here at JacksonWhite. Call us today at 480-900-1966 to schedule a consultation.